Yes. I don't remember when I first saw this. It was a while ago. And I had like a silent movie period where I watched a lot of them, and this was one of those. And I wanted to do it because we had covered some silent movies. We hadn't really done the like costume drama thing that was going on in Germany at the time. And that's why I brought it here. And I hadn't seen it in really many, many years. It was actually pretty hard to find. It's like not available anywhere anymore for some reason. And we had also done Marie Antoinette earlier last year, which featured Madame DuBarry as well in that movie. And so it was nice to see another version of her. What was I doing while I was rewatching this? I really didn't have any fish whatsoever. I think it was like probably I was with my parents up in their lake cabin. And so it was like a lot of breakfast food. So I would say sausage is what I was eating while watching this movie. Sausage and bacon. How about you guys?
So when I saw another silent film on the calendar, I thought it was actually going to be a good thing. I have a lot going on in my personal life lately, and I thought maybe I'd have like a 40.
He actually thought it might be a good thing.
Well, I'll explain why. I'll explain why. I thought I was going to maybe have to devote, 30 minutes to an hour to watch a movie this week, just because, again, we're moving. There's a lot going on with, personal and professional life right now. And I thought I'd be quick. And next thing I know, I'm in this hour, 50-minute plus silent film where I have to pay attention and read all the intertitles. And the version I had was in multiple languages, which one of them, fortunately, was English. So it took a lot more mental capacity than I thought. However, I did think it was an interesting watch, and to see the evolution of this character who, yes, I did meet in Marie Antoinette in one of our earlier episodes, to see a different portrayal of her in this film. So it was interesting, but I thought I was actually in for a shorter watch, and it turned out to be the longest silent movie I've ever watched.
We haven't done Napoleon yet. Napoleon is 5.5 hours.
I don't like this yet.
Sign me up.
Mm-hmm. I actually haven't seen that. I haven't. I heard it's really good. But...
I don't know it. But...
oh, okay. How did you guys watch this movie?
So I for once attempted to watch the film more than like a day or two beforehand. And I was like, I'm going to get this movie and I'm going to watch it because I just started school and I knew I was going to be starting an MFA. And so it was like this week. So I was like, all right, so I will watch it in advance. And I went to go find it and I found it nowhere. And so it was a very difficult film to find with English subtitles. Now, to be fair, I think I could have got away with most of the film without the English subtitles. To get the basic introduction, you get the subtitles, but to get away with it, other than that, I think it would have been fine. So I attempted to be really diligent and watch it well in advance. I did not. I watched it today. The first half hour I watched on the Peloton. So I sat with my
multitasking. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was. If I could have put it on the Peloton screen, it would have been brilliant. Instead, I had to stand there with my tablet, riding, watching the first
for an hour and 53 minutes or whatever.
For an hour and 53 minutes, I am a Peloton master. No, I watched for 30 minutes on the Peloton, and so I got through that, and then I watched about an hour, and then I watched the last 15 minutes before the podcast. I tried to be good. I failed.
This was a photo finish for me too, Pat. So you're good.
So I was recruited to be on this particular episode the long time ago of Monday. So
today's Wednesday for the home listener. Yeah.
But this was the first time I had watched the movie. This was the first time I had heard of the movie. I looked it up very briefly after my presence was requested on Monday, so I had a vague idea of what the movie was before I watched it. But watching it on a laptop with English subtitles in a Word document to the side of the actual video I was watching in the dark was how I chose to prepare for this particular podcast.
Optimal conditions is what I'm hearing.
Very good. Yeah, I like the inclusion of Microsoft Word in your film watching experience.
I mean, we've got Microsoft Word, we've got Peloton, we've got
We're just
corporate
we're just
sponsorships
fishing
just
for
Yeah.
everywhere. Corporate
Yeah,
sponsorship.
yeah.
And if you want to learn more about Madame DuBarry, listen to the Audible. soundtrack.